everybody, and welcome to Bread's Bakery broadcast. This is episode 3. I am your host, Bread MG. This is two episodes in a row, remembering to intro myself. That's pretty impressive. I'm here with a new group of people. Not those losers from the last episode. I got Aphx with me.
Ayo.
I've got Juampeee with me.
Hola.
And I've got Animax.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Street League. Get a full recap of Street League. And then we're going to talk about some of the mid-season stuff that went on with some of our teams. And then get ready for week 6. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about you?
I'm coughing a lot today, apparently. But otherwise, good.
Yeah, there's a little bit of smoke in the bakery, so we're all gonna be coughing.
Yeah, well, if the
Also,
oven on
Animax has the last blue. Also, Animax has the last blue donut with red sprinkles, and I'm mad about it.
Well, yeah, it's mine.
Damn.
No.
You can't have it, bitch.
Well, Aphx got the last pink one. Oh, no, there's pink ones down there by Animax.
Yeah, there's plenty of pink ones, yeah.
Aphx got the last breathing tank, so
Yeah, I know, yeah.
The rest of us are going to suffocate to death, and he's going to be like, yep,
Yeah.
I got oxygen, until the tank explodes when everything's burning.
2 brain cells left, let's go.
Yeah. 2 more brain cells than the rest of us.
Exactly. Oh, wait!
Oh, man. How's the season gone for you guys so far?
So far, so good. I mean, we're not first, which is the best of scenarios, but we're doing good. We're holding our weight. I think we had some good results, some not so good results, but it's been good. It's been fun.
That's the racing life right there. And then honestly, it's been ups and downs. It's just the pace of the game's gotten so much more intense. It's a good sweat. And it's a good ride. I don't care. It's a good taste tester for the new game, and then wait till the new season, and I guarantee it's gonna be a lot more sweatier. It's just gonna happen.
For me, there's nothing I can really complain about besides personal life getting in the way of me being in more races that I wanted to be in.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get more chances, though.
Dude, honestly, it was good to see Animax just in general back out there because it gets intense. Animax is a good driver, and he adds more to the sauce in the cook pot of good drivers in each race. So it's good to see more players out there that we're familiar with.
Oh shucks, thanks, honey.
I'm just saying.
I've missed racing with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. The goal, Master League. Come on, man. We got a good crew going on.
I miss racing in Acceleron in general. I got to do week 1, and that was back pre-illness. Those were the good days.
Yeah.
That first race was fucking hype.
It's always, and everyone's the same track too. So
yep, everyone was on the same track,
field.
so it was like everybody could practice together. Because now it's like kind of a split affair. If you want to practice Street or Nitrox or Acceleron, you got to make different lobbies or just kind of agree to rotate.
Yeah.
But that first week was magic because everybody just practiced the same track like lunatics.
Yeah. Also, this season there are a lot of people just practicing for Street League, which we have never seen before on the last game, on the previous games, the previous seasons. Like people are actually actively practicing for Street League. It's not a casual thing anymore.
Street League has actually been really cool because a lot of the people who just got picked up in the mid-season draft started in Street, and that's really cool because that's literally what it's meant for. So Street League fulfilled its purpose. It's actually really cool. Got eyes on new drivers, and it helped them land on teams to play a meaningful role in the back half of the season. That is sweet.
Yeah, I'm really glad to talk about that later on. That's gonna come relevant later on.
For sure. All right, well let's get started with Street League. We'll talk about that first. I wasn't tabbed in. Oh right, I was supposed to click to the second tab that didn't have the title card up here, but
sure.
Fuck it. That was supposed to be for small talk. Small talk. Okay, on to the next one. Thunderdome. That was our first Street League race. It was also scuffed because we weren't supposed to have 3 lobbies.
Yeah.
Really?
There were a lot of people.
We had a lot of people, and there was some miscommunication, and we did not realize that we were supposed to cap out at 2 lobbies.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
22
so-
people showed up, by the way.
Yeah.
One lobby of 10 and
That's
2
a
lobbies
lot.
of 6. Yeah.
Street blowing up is like the best thing that could happen to us this season.
Right.
Yeah. And obviously it didn't quite reach this peak again, but we have like had 2 lobbies going in multiple other races this season. So like it's pretty cool seeing it pop off. I think people are itching to drive since like last game you could race console and Acceleron at the same time.
Yeah.
But with the leagues all coming together, like with crossplay and everything, you don't. If you just race your designated league and don't touch Street at all, you might race 2 or 3 times a season. So more people are motivated to race extra in Street League.
Yeah. Yeah. Breaks
It's
away from the
also-
seriousness.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Beside the fact that people are just try-harding a lot for Street League.
But that's good.
But
that makes it more
it's
fun.
good to see that it's not just people from Nitro or Acceleron. We see a lot of new faces too.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the new faces. It's great. We really need it, especially in our community. We need new people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
New
need more.
faces, new cars. It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
The car
So
packs, yeah.
we'll get to start highlighting some of these guys. Let's look at the results for Thunderdome.
All right.
I've said it twice before, but this track was made by Mickey, and it is fantastic. But if you want to hear me glow about it for a little while, you can check out the other videos. You guys want to talk about this track, though, before we move on, since you haven't had a chance?
Honestly, I love talking about tracks, and I agree with you. I'm just gonna give a little bit. We won't carry it. I'll just give a little bit. Mickey always does bangers, and then bringing tribute back to the like Cobalt Sphere. This is good. It added a little bit of everything, and it added a little bit of the new game and the old game.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't it wasn't like where it's like, oh, it's hard. It's like it's a refresher from the first game, and then it gives you mechanics for like the new game. Like it's introducing you to the league. You know what I mean? It's great. He's stellar all the time. It's always about feel.
Familiar but new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really love it.
It's a really good successor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, that was my 2 cents.
Cool.
I really like the track. Especially like the splits where you jump and go to the side.
Oh,
That's
I love
so
that
satisfying to do.
Oh, everyone at the same time. Oh, it's
Dude, it's so
fun.
crazy.
Yeah.
And let me just say that is only something that can be reliably done with collisions off. I did not watch the Street League preview or the Street League POVs. Holy shit, bread English. But I have to imagine there were crashes trying to pull this off in the Street League lobbies because of collisions
I wish I saw
on.
those crashes. I did not see any POV from Street League from this one.
Yeah.
I want to see the crashes though. I'll be honest with you.
I know,
Waiting
right?
for the crashes.
Yeah, I mean, so it's something I'll probably do going forward, or probably only dive into the most recent Street League race. It just would take forever to go through all of them, to dive through all the clips and stuff. So we'll stick to just the most recent one. But, yeah, I bet it was a riot because Street League is all collisions on, all collisions on, at least
Always, no matter what. Yeah.
at least all season long. I don't know about the finale.
Yeah.
But the whole regular season's collisions on to counterbalance the fact that we've got a little collisions off racing. I know for collisions off, I love this track. But
yeah, it's weird. It's 50-50 for me because I feel like it's spaced out enough so like people can get away with collisions. Like there's a lot of space for overtakes. But at the same time, there's a few sections where if 2 or 3 people are bumped up, they're just probably gonna die.
Yeah, I think like,
So
in Acceleron and Nitrox, one of the biggest passing zones was the what is it? What do you guys call it? The Akina section?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that was like a massive passing zone because if you took it better than everybody else, you would just go through them and make a bunch of passes. And if you sucked, you crashed horribly and fell way back. But in Street League, if one person gets that wrong, it's a freaking massive pile up, I'm sure.
NASCAR moment.
Yes,
NASCAR moment. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
the-
exactly.
What was the last race in season 5 that had that? That had that same kind of what was it? Season 5. What was that track called? It was Mickey made it, obviously, but
It's Cobalt, or
Wildfire.
is it Cobalt Stadium?
yes, Cobalt Stadium.
Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a part that was just like that. In the Akina section, there's very, very, very... It was like a cute angle of 30 degrees of where you had to get in there. It's like, oh, shit, it's
with
gonna
the
be
old
like
physics, that is a crazy angle because
it is guild drivers only.
way more difficult to hit those really, really tight corners on the old game.
Yeah.
Especially if you had a really long car.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yes.
I couldn't imagine trying to hit that corner in, like, Velociraptor Blue.
Oh, I tried.
I'm sure you did. I love that car, but the only downside with it is that fucking thing is so long. It's ridiculous.
Fun fact, I was supposed to race that, and then I decided to give it to somebody else who wanted it more.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
I really wanted to win again because I only had a win in season 1, and I needed to prove it to myself that I could do it again. But I'm happy that happened in the finale.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and start looking at the results. So we had 3 fucking lobbies. So this looks like an abomination. I actually have to go to my Discord to remember. I think... Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember who got the invite. So we got a ton of drivers in here. Like, just a ton. We got... I believe this was lobby 1.
Yeah, lobby 1 is the biggest one. Yeah.
Yes, and so Weeb Driving started out as a street-only driver and won it, that lobby. Then you see a couple Nitrox drivers with Yoda and Exceller getting second and third. And then we had Kolurosu. Did I pronounce that right? Maybe? I guess so.
Yeah.
Haven't seen from him in a minute, but 4th place is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first race of the season.
Yeah,
new season, new game. Yeah.
Top 6 is always the goal, man.
Yeah.
And then that person's got no name. Who is that?
That's Edward.
Right? I was gonna say.
Oh, it's Edward. That's right.
Oh, I hate that bug so much.
Yeah.
And then so that was 5th, and then the Destroyer of Worlds got 6th. Then Party Rocker was also a new driver.
Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Maelstrom. And then Muscletone was 8th, driving. That is Muscletone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maelstrom is the 7. Yeah.
And then Joannis was in 9th, and then Excel was in 10th.
10th, yeah.
So a lot of new drivers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand new drivers in lobby 1.
Great.
And there were none in the other lobbies. I think we intentionally grouped them all up in one lobby, now that I think about it.
All familiar ones seem like to be in the same group, you know?
Yep. But it was nice to kind of get them all out there.
Also, when you read the names on the other lobbies, you can see why they're all grouped.
Yeah, because
lobbies,
the other 2 lobbies were
we all
stacked.
know those names.
Yeah, exactly.
The next lobby was Bizor wins with Spleezu 2nd. Big Mac was 3rd. Mickey was 4th. Roro was 5th, and then Garn was in 6th. And that's nothing to scoff at because again, everybody in that lobby is stacked.
Yeah,
I saw Garnables' race. He had a really good run too. So
it's just everybody in there was cracked. Yeah. I guess in a way, this was Spleezer's first league race as well. I don't think he, or did he race? Did he race Nitrox?
So.
No, I was wondering if he raced the Nitrox race on this track.
I think he did.
I think he did too. So maybe not his very first race, but it's still a new face to the league. So it was fun to see him.
Yeah.
And then the last lobby was Joda winning with Billick, and then Gunner. And then we had Judas and then we had RJ, and then the dubious one finished in last in Bravado.
Wow, he chose that?
I think it was a dare.
Street?
I'm pretty sure it was a dare, and he forgot that the car you pick for the first race is the one you're locked to. So
yeah, he was supposed to, that was by me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I was the one who made a bet with him, win with Spectite, and I'll drive it next season, but that's not happening, I guess.
You told him to win with Spectite, and he picked that instead.
Oh,
Yep.
it's not even worth
it. Doesn't even make sense. Why would he do this?
It doesn't. Yeah, why would he? Oh, man.
That's amazing. He doesn't make any sense, but that's amazing. Okay, well, that's a bold decision. We'll see how it pans out for him. So, my memory serves me right. Jota had the fastest lap of all the winners and got the finale invite.
Yeah, he's the first one to classify, yeah.
That's a belt.
Because I guess I should explain that to when you have a split lobby, whoever has the fastest lap time of the lobby winners gets the finale invite. So Jota was the fastest lap time of all the winners, so that gave him the invite.
Hot.
Very. So then we'll go ahead and move on to the next track.
All right.
Which was Platinum.
Platinum.
This is by Gunner Buster.
Gunner. Okay. All right.
Have you guys gotten to drive this track?
I did a couple times.
Yeah. I wish I was here.
I have.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't stop me from not being able to participate, sadly.
Yeah, I haven't been. I think I was doing. I did the first 3 races, right? No.
Yes,
yeah.
I think so.
So Street League I completely missed, obviously. So.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, people were racing this one. Aphx and I were on Acceleron. Yeah.
Yeah. Heart Tremors.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have played this a couple times. Yeah, and practice was okay. It looks like Vultures did really good on this one, though. I'm assuming because I was practicing with them, and all the Vultures were just hauling ass.
Yeah, they were doing way better than me. Spoiler alert: I raced in this, and I guess we can jump to the results if anyone has anything to say about the track.
Sure.
I thought the track was all right. It's a shorter one.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite, but also I was absolutely sick out of my mind and raced it because we needed an extra spot, I think, to do 2 lobbies. So I jumped in with almost no practice, and so my opinion's my opinion doesn't really have much weight to it because I just wasn't feeling well when I raced it in the first place. Yeah. So
they got you running on fumes.
Yeah, so here's what we had. Results for Platinum.
Yeah.
Lobby 1 had Fidestic win.
Yeah.
And then Yoda was second in a Vulture.
Oh, what do you know? Yeah.
So you were right on that. Then Judas was third. Gore was fourth. Actually, forgot that Gore raced in this one. TJ was in fifth. Yeah. And then Wolf of Vengeance in the roller toaster. God, what a Chad. I forgot that he picked roller toaster.
Gotta represent the bakery.
Heck
he's good in that, though.
He's super fast in the roller toaster. He almost picked it for Acceleron, I think.
Honestly, it's a scary car in the right situation. It can do the work.
Yeah, he legitimately almost picked it for Acceleron, and he backed out at the last minute and ended up going with Mattel Dreamwheel wheel, but he thought about it.
Yeah, a lot of people made a lot of last-minute decisions on their car. I was one of those guys, and dude, that's a good. Glad he made it with the Dreammobile because that's good choice, very good choice.
Yeah, oh yeah, that thing's sweet. We also had a disqualification after the fact because what car is this? It does not look like an Improvato to me. So
that is not an Improvato.
So womp. Here, wait, hang on.
Oh, you got it?
So yeah, I think he knew he wasn't supposed to be in that car, but Johnny finished behind him in Rolling Thunder. It was good to see Johnny. I hadn't seen Johnny in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The only new name there is TJ, right? The only one that doesn't ring a bell from the last game. I think.
TJ, I've seen him before. Yeah, he's new. I'm pretty sure.
I
He's
don't think
newer.
Yoda was in the last game.
Yoda is new.
Yeah, he was in the last game.
Yes.
Yoda's new.
Yoda is new. Yes, but we saw him. We saw him racing.
Oh yeah, he was in the first race.
Yeah, we saw him
Yeah.
in the Nitrox race.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of Yoda. I'm actually really happy about that. It's a pretty active driver,
Yeah,
which is always
really
good.
too.
Then we had Lobby 2. Weeb driving wins again. Won the first race but didn't have the fastest lap time, so
Yeah.
Weeb wins again. This time RJ was second. Then it was Garnable's third. Party Rocker comes back and was actually fifth. And Swole in Vulture was fourth. Excuse me. Then I was in sixth. Miserable. Not because of the track, just more because I was sick and just really out of it. And then we had Muscle Tone back, finished in seventh. And Joannis was in eighth. What car is that? Why do I not remember the name of that car that Joannis is in?
That is Hotwired.
Hotwired. Yeah.
That's right, Hot Wired. That's right. What class is that? Is it a rocket?
That's
a
a
drifter.
drifter.
It's a
It should be a rocket.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it
Fucking
figures
Milestone.
you don't remember it. Nobody
God,
plays
man.
that one. Yeah.
Milestone, why? Why are cars that look like they should be rockets or are named Power fucking Rocket? Why are they not rockets?
Or Rocket
I'm
Fire,
never
yeah.
under a Rocket Fire too. It's gonna drive me insane.
I got other things that drive me insane about this game, but that's another topic, right? My God,
No,
Sorry, go ahead.
I got a great one. I love that since I recorded the last ones, Milestone
Yeah.
has made this glorious announcement. They're gonna fix a major problem with the game, and that's underage people having accounts on the game.
What the fuck?
It is so
Major
fucking
problem, by the way.
A
That
major
really-
issue.
That really
Underage
bothered
children.
me because recently, like a day before that announcement, I pinged them in the server asking about something that I originally asked about like a month ago that hasn't been answered,
Right.
Ooh.
and then they come back with that.
Oh, did it relate to balance or other issues with the game?
No. I
Oh,
asked
that's shocking
about,
because that's on their list of you get banned for asking us questions.
yeah, like in the no collisions mode, how everybody is ghosted. I asked, can we bring back when all the cars were solid, like in the first game, because it makes it more exciting to watch and be able to see people's libraries. But I got nothing.
Yeah, of course, because they can't be
Yeah.
bothered. They're just gonna give us the bare minimum and give us updates on shit we didn't ask for, like banning kids from playing the game. Hot Wheels
Great way
game,
to
by the
Oh.
way.
Player base.
Fucking
So
Hot
you want
Wheels
to
game.
see-
Hot Wheels. A
So you want to
children's
see
game,
other
literally.
people in your races? Okay, have some
about-
age restriction. That
How
should
about we
fix the
ban the
problem.
kids? I'm sure that will help our player base.
Ban the kids.
Fucking what?
Literally.
Dan Duke
Like, if the
shaking in
community
his
wasn't
boots
small
right
enough.
now. Fucking hell, man. He's so stupid. Yes, the problem that desperately needed solved. If we're gonna ban anybody who's underage. Whoopee.
Fuck them.
Please don't
kids.
spam ban the kids in the comment section, by the way. Please don't.
Or do. I don't care.
Leave a comment if you're blind.
Leave a comment if you're blind. That's
Oh,
always
my
a
goodness.
classic, dude.
Here's what instead of saying ban the kids, if in the comments leave a comment saying, "Man, I'm really glad Milestone banned the kids from playing a Hot Wheels game."
Yeah, but
Yeah,
put it
just-
in Braille.
Put it in Braille. Yes, I agree. Put it in Braille.
Yeah, so the blind guy commenting can read that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my. Yes.
Do you guys not have those little bumps on your screen?
I'm pretty sure those are lumps of spit that have solidified. You should
Yeah,
probably
that's just
get
new
glass
tech
cleaner.
for me. That hasn't. Yeah, that.
Yikes.
I don't. Too much technology
Wow.
for me.
So between these lobbies, Weeb Driving was the winner with the fastest lap time and got the second Street League invite.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that's pretty hype. So we leave Platinum behind, and we go to Industrial Riot.
What a good track to... Oh, yes.
This was a
Industrial
fantastic
Riot.
track.
Good track. Very good
I
track.
almost raced this one, and then I was like, I'm gonna go watch Rise Up, and
And things happened there.
and things happened,
Yeah,
and
we
things
don't-
certainly
yeah.
happened.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing happened there. It was just a normal
No,
race.
it was a normal race. Nothing weird happened.
A
Nothing
normal
crazy.
race.
It was only run one time, and Pato won, and then we went home, and
Yes.
that was it.
I personally cried, but that's another story.
We all cried. I can tell you that the Curlworks team definitely cried, and I know Riptide was crying too.
Yeah.
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 And I don't mean
I
that in
felt
like
it
a
if you cried.
insulting way. We were just it didn't go well for us.
It wasn't my
Listen.
fault at all, but I still feel guilty about that because my team ended up benefiting from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll run the gap back. It won't matter before long.
You know what? I will take the fastest lap time I had during practice against anyone that day, and I'll take that as a win. Because I was hauling ass on that track when we were doing practice.
I bet
It's a good track. It's a good fucking track.
it really
Anyways,
is. But anyway, Industrial Riot. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So Nitrox raced the track the same week. So if you were not racing that, you were able to. Well, no, I guess because they run on the same day as Acceleron, they basically could run this twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got. I don't remember which one was first. I think did Acceleron run first that week? I think it did. So
It was
on a Saturday, I'm pretty sure. So they got to practice
Yeah.
basically with the Street League race and then race it for real on Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of people were already practicing this anyway. So well, I was about to say we had more people on it, but no, we only had one lobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a.
Yeah, everyone was watching Rise Up, honestly.
And I'm not. I mean, yeah. Also, like I was gonna race it, but then we had exactly one lobby. Or no, I guess we were a couple short, but and yeah, I wasn't too worried about it. There was only two drivers from Acceleron in here, and no new drivers.
Yeah, mostly Nitrox.
So-
Yeah, this is one of the tracks that I was thinking about when I said earlier that Street League seems more try-hardy, more sweaty, and it's not more casual anymore, because as an Acceleron driver, I knew I wasn't going to participate in Rise Up, so I was like, I'm going to join Nitrox practice. It's the same track as Street League, so might as well give it a try. Maybe something comes out of it, and everyone was like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of me, and I was like, never mind. I am not going to have a chance on street. Everyone's try-harding. Nope. Goodbye.
Yep. I don't have time for this.
No, there'll be some good tracks that don't have any crossover to give a shot on street.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good track. It's a lot of tech with the yeah. But yeah, this one's a really good track. It's really fun. There's a lot of tech with the black Aphx on the turns. A lot of maybe hopping to skip the wall.
Yeah, that's like one of Gore's signatures from the first game that he brought back. He loves those kinds of corners where you use the black ramps, like the curbing, to optimize the corner. That was one of his signatures, and he decided to bring it back. And yeah, I can't blame him. It makes the tracks like you can play it casually, but you've got to be like on the razor's edge. Like the tracks feel wide, but they also feel really narrow at the same time. It's honestly pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's heated. It's a good heated race because you can fuck up pretty bad if you take it a little too soon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. Like your outside wheel catches on the edge of it where it ends, and it's like now if you spin, that's it. It's Jover. Good track. It's a good, very good track.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's fantastic track.
Yeah, the S turns, the places to boost, places where you can say it's like you just gotta send it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really like with some of the magnet corners. You would just turn the car, drift sideways, line it up, and then boost. Just fly through there and hang on for dear life.
Honestly, yeah.
But I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I should have raced this one in hindsight, but sometimes watching a train crash is, I was gonna say it's some degree of entertaining, but I think the only thing I felt was pain, so I retract that statement.
I mean, it's better than being on the train.
Hey, that's true.
yeah.
At least I was just like watching from the side and not on board the train when that went down.
Yeah, we can forget about that week, guys.
Anyway,
we can just
we can move on.
erase that from our minds.
We'll go ahead and cover the results real quick and then move on with life. Frost won in Fast Fish.
Fast Fish, dude. Finally a rocket.
Yes, a rocket.
Swift.
Big win for the Rockets. So that's a finale invite for Frost. And then Judas, close again, but not quite. Same with Fidestic. Rounding out the podium. Then we had Gunner, who is determined to win in Vulture. We'll see if that happens or not.
Yeah.
And then we had Spleezu, Power Pipes, Yoda, and then Dandu once again. He can't really get. Or no, he can. I was gonna say.
Wait a minute, that's not Impovito 1.
That's Impovito
That's
1
not
again.
Impovito.
But
It's a livery, guys. It just
He's a silencer.
But
it's a silencer.
I mean, I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter for Dandu because he already has a team. But actually, it does matter because you can own 2 teams now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it does matter, and he just likes disqualifying himself. Not that it matters because he finished in 8th anyway. So tough. Better luck next time,
Yeah,
Dandu.
he just does it for fun. And it's
I think
okay.
so.
Oh,
I think
also, RJ disconnected on lap 2 on that one, so it doesn't
Oh,
show
that's
there, but
right.
RJ was there.
That's
did?
right. Good.
I didn't
Thank you
know
for
about
reminding
that.
me.
Oh, damn.
I forgot about
Disconnected?
that.
Yeah.
Oof.
And he was wicked fast on this track in the Nitrox race, so there's a good chance he could have won with Surf and Turf.
Yeah.
In the drag bus, he was keeping up with Matthias for the most part in the Nitrox race. So I don't know how his race was going, but thank you for reminding me about that DQ. I totally forgot about that.
I didn't even know that happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's gnarly, man.
Yeah, it's a bummer. He was probably close to the front of the field when that happened too, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
So that probably sucks. All right, well, enough sadness. We're gonna move on to the dumb track.
The dumb track.
That's the name. It's called the dumb track. It's by TRD, the random dude.
I don't think I know this track. I don't think I've played it before.
It
Okay.
is a track.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, this is the boring
It's
one.
just-
Okay.
yes. Thank you. I didn't want to. I was gonna be really mean about it, but I'm like, no. They probably took their time with this, and they decided to use flour as a spice, and then you put it on the track. Is the best way I could say this.
Yeah, it's not the most exciting track, but I do think that it's perfect for Street League, which is a league that's
Correct.
designed to bring new talent up to speed with the
Yeah.
league. Like,
I might have a hot take here.
Sure. Go
I
for it.
think we need more tracks like this with like less boost pads. 'Cause
Yes.
a lot of tracks we've been having lately have been having too many boost pads, causing it to be. I know it's already part of the game, but one mistake it's done. But that's more so that
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you can recover because not everybody is perfect on the track. Like you can't recover the first, obviously, probably. But like if you you could probably recover up to like maybe 5th or 4th, which is still a good amount of points.
Yeah, I fully agree with that sentiment because while I was sick, I was like, I have nothing else to do. I'm going to make a ton of tracks. I made a lot of tracks, and in that period of time, one of my goals was to not use green boost pads.
Yeah.
Let people use boost themselves, use just the tape, like the boost gen strips and boost gen pads. So the blue pads and blue strips. And like the tracks aren't quite as exciting, but I think there is an element of this game that we're not paying a whole lot of attention to because speed tech just feels so good in this game.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a rush.
So I actually agree with you. I've been trying to make a bunch of tracks that lean more into this direction, even though it's not really my style. And we'll see how it goes. Because I think if we want to have a league that keeps collisions on and we have it not be an issue, we need to have more tracks like this one.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good valid point. Actually, that's a good. You've changed my opinion, sir.
It
I
was an
have a little
excellent.
bit of a counterpoint. I have a
Okay.
small, teeny, tiny
No,
counterpoint.
go for it. Let's hear it.
I mostly agree with you guys on that track building philosophy, but sticking to this example of this track, it's for my taste and for my style, it's a little bit too much straight lines. So I imagine it just being a wiggle fest and a desync fest. And
yes.
It doesn't. I don't know. The maybe I haven't learned it as well, but the flow. I mean, it's rough for me to get the hang of.
No, I can understand that too. I do think that the straights on this track are a little straight. When I have straights on some of my newer tracks, I've tried to include barriers or light barriers and stuff to make it interesting. So it's not just like straight line simulator.
Yeah, it's just to keep you awake, you know?
Yeah. You gotta look alive. Something to think about.
There you go. Yeah.
But generally speaking, this is a good track for street. Even if a little boring at times.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, perfect for this league. We'll go ahead and take a look at the results now.
Nice.
What do you know?
We're starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah,
oh my god. Dude, a team should pick this guy up.
A team should pick this guy up. I mean, he's out here just sweeping Street League in the S2K, just going absolutely crazy.
Against Judas, nonetheless, my guy.
So that's the big thing, right? Is with Weeb already having an invite, it's Judas who gets the invite for this race.
Yeah.
By being second. So that's actually really cool. Judas getting an invite, I think, is actually super cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hype about that. Then we had Norton in third.
Norton. Yeah.
RJ in fourth.
Ooh.
Yoda was in fifth. Billick was in sixth. I wonder if Billick crashed, because I'm surprised that he was that far back, actually.
Image too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like Billick on a track like this, like he just, just
right.
blazed through it, It's like, oh, he's trying. He's got it. He's out there,
We had Garn in seventh. Fidestic also must have crashed at some point. Kind of surprised to see him back there in eighth. Matthias in the monster truck. That is a new level of based.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, dude! In a monster truck, nonetheless.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No. Well.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Yeah, that's
wild. How this track fared for balanced cars, because Norton got third, and he's a great driver, but that Nissan is just, I think it's not on par with the other balanced cars. It's just a little bit underwhelming.
I never driven
the Datsun, it's a balanced car.
I thought it was Swift.
And you can't paint it. That's the worst of it. But
dude, why give us a blank slate fucking car and tell us we can't paint it? The car has nothing on it.
Because Fast and Furious says
it's not even headlights or taillights on it.
No, it looks like a mainline.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a Fast and Furious car. It's just a Datsun. That's it. It's nothing else. I don't understand, man.
Don't even get started M5. What's
the M5 too is so disappointing that we can't paint it.
The Lycan, man.
Same with the Hellcat, right? The Hellcat can't be painted, right?
Bro, the Dodge. It's all black.
Yeah, it's all black.
Nothing on it. You can barely see the headlight decals.
Exactly. It's like, man, it's killing me. You're fucking killing me.
If only we could have mods.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Easy anti-cheat.
Easy anti-cheat.
The worst anti-cheat.
Waiting to ban us for trying that.
To be fair, it's good that we don't have hackers, so it's...
Except that we do! Have you seen time trials?
Yeah, we do.
We fucking have time trial hackers
I'd rather deal with Spy Underground again and have my painted cars and unlimited track budget than how we are now.
But we're too busy banning kids from playing the game online than taking care of the hackers who are obviously hacking, completing tracks in a tenth of a second. Dealing with those pesky kids is more important.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we have to ban the children. The children are most important to ban.
People of the world say, but think of the children! And Milestone thinks, we did! They're banned!
We did.
I'll ban 1,000 children before we do balance fixes.
Hot Wheels
Oh
isn't
my
for children.
goodness.
How dare they?
It's for fully grown men, obviously.
Thankfully,
No
this is
kids
not a
like
kid's
cars.
game, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
I want to see race crews in a Street League, alright? Speaking of age.
No, that would be
Oh,
sweet.
true.
I would
I
love
would
to
love
see
them.
race groups out here.
I've wrestled a couple times in lobbies and it's been
Mhm.
a joy, but I think he streamed once and he's like, he crashes and then he's like, alright guys, you guys don't need to be sweating. And I'm like, dude, he just quit out of the blue. He crashed himself and he blamed others for be sweating. And
No.
it's like, oh, yeah.
It's just a game. It's
Yeah.
for fun.
If I see
Yeah.
him, I'll have to remind myself to play a car I don't usually use. That way I don't sweat too hard. I don't
Yeah,
even mean that.
exactly.
It's like, I'm not even trying to sound pretentious or anything. I need to practice other cars anyway.
Exactly, yeah. Expand your menu.
Yes, I'm very much like a one trick. I typically just focus really hard on one or two cars and nothing else.
Same.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on. So yeah, Judas
Move
got
on.
race 4. What's up?
Uh-huh. No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Got the race 4 invite.
Uh-huh.
Now we're off to Fire Nation.
Ooh, the best track.
Dude, this track is so freaking cool. And I
Yeah.
told myself, I was like, I've got to get on this track at some point. I've got to race it. And I did
man,
actually practice for this one a little bit.
I was shooting myself in the foot for not playing this. I missed this, and it was my own fault.
Oh, it's a bummer. Yeah, this track was absolutely incredible. I loved Fire Nation.
So good.
Thank you, Pato.
Hey, thank
Yeah.
you, Bato. Fantastic track. Like,
Patito.
all the corners were super fun. And even though they do these like big arching corners, there isn't a whole lot of like easy jump tech abuse you can do.
Yes.
Because of the way you have to take the corner, you have to like boost at the top to not lose all your speed. So there's no time for you to abuse like a jump tech move. Like there was one that you can,
yeah.
but it gets so egregious that it looks just like a cut. So it probably wouldn't fly in the league setting anyway. And then I didn't mean to flip to the next slide.
Go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice livery, by the way. Who is that?
Dude, that's Gore made that for me. Gore made that for me,
Nice.
and I was like, thank you. I was actually gonna ask him. I was like, hey Gore, can I get a little fast delivery? But before I even asked him, he put it together, and I was like, Gore, this is why you're my bro.
You did it.
So
What a
yeah,
lad.
he made it for me. This thing is so nice. I'm gonna rock it for the rest of the season, for sure.
So freaking cool, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. And then also we gotta talk about I love this picture, but I didn't get to show it. Behind this dragon is one of the coolest corners I've ever seen. That last corner in the like platforming tech you kind of have to do is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
High
I love
risk,
that.
high reward, but it is so much fun to do.
Oh man. Yeah, it brings me back to like the old Grand Theft Auto stunt race days where you have to do
Yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of, you know?
Bro,
It's
yes.
good.
The wall rides, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
wall rides
So
are always
cool.
good.
It is what it is. It's a wall ride. It's super cool. Like it's such an awesome detail, and it's great that we got it like in a league setting.
Yeah.
What I'll tell you is really scary though is when you got on it with somebody next to you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because like there
Yeah,
were
you
times
clench.
where
you can avoid it. You just clench hard.
you
and
clench
then
hard
hope
and
you
hang
don't
on
die.
and just hope. You
Yes.
just hope. I had a couple races in practice where I was straight up like Bizorm just going for it and then jumped with him, and we were basically right next to each other the whole way through, and somehow I don't think either of us died. I don't remember. Maybe we did, but it was super cool.
That sounds pretty dope.
I'm also incredibly biased because collected a win.
Oh, look who won.
Look who won!
Let's
Yeah,
go.
La Fasta
Hey.
W.
Let's
La
go.
Fasta driver, let's go.
And because Weeb won this lobby,
Bro,
his
somebody
lobby.
pick that guy up.
Jesus, dude.
Please.
Wow. Have I
His-
been sleeping under a rock with this guy? It's like, oh, it's weeb.
His invite got passed on, but in case anybody was wondering,
Yeah.
it didn't matter because I had the fastest lap time anyway.
Hot.
Yes. But yeah, I managed to collect the W. I was so fucking. I'm gonna brag. I was really, really happy with how this race went. Like,
Good, yeah.
you guys gotta see how it started for me because I was one sad boy for a minute.
You show us the pub.
Yeah,
Let's
here.
go.
So we're gonna talk about some clips. So to everybody out there, I want to do stuff like this where we kind of dive into some of the clips from these races.
Enlarge the screen.
So we're gonna start by doing some of this. There we go. So this is Gore's POV. And you guys had to see how this race started for me because it wasn't pretty, and I just had to kind of buckle down.
Yeah. Look, I'm right there, Brad. I was there.
That's right, you were there. I just forgot. I just passed you so fast that I just forgot you existed.
Look,
dude, that livery is also phenomenal. But watch what happens to him.
Good.
Bwomp. And there I am.
No.
So I got the launch, but then I slammed into the back of Gore and had nowhere to go. But then by the end of the first corner, I was already back past him.
I don't know what side was faster, to be honest with you.
I don't think there was a difference, but when I passed Bizor on the last lap, spoiler alert, I was on the left side. And he hit the wall a couple times, but I don't think it was enough to really make a difference. I don't know if I just had more boost ready or what.
Yeah.
I was so scared on that jump, by the way. Yoda did a flip, and I was right behind him. I was scared I was going to get clipped, so I didn't move. Normally I'd do a flip as well, but I was so scared we were going to crash.
Oh, damn.
I like your livery, Aphx.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Nice.
Look at it. Look at it. What a banger livery.
Let's go.
It is such a good livery.
Look at that burn effect.
Oh, that's a sleeper one.
Yeah, so look at this. Look how close we are. Look how close we are going into this thing. It's so tense.
Oh,
shit. Yeah, weird entry.
Yeah, dude.
That was dangerous.
It's so dangerous.
Because you sway and you just get like boomerang to one side.
So right there, as we went into the section with the dragon there, I passed Spleezu. And yeah, dude, this is such a cool race. I freaking love this thing. Such a blast.
I love the lighting in the Italy environment.
There's one issue. There's one problem with this track, and it is the loudest shit on earth.
Oh, it's true. The bells and stuff.
No. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to the random garbage noise. It sounds like there's a plane engine in your ear.
Oh, true, dude.
Oh, shoot.
I never noticed that.
It's just so much white noise that you kind of forget about it, but when you notice it, it's like unbearable.
Oh.
I don't know why. I think it's just an out of bounds thing in Italy, but yeah, it's pretty wild.
Never visit Italy out of bounds.
Never be in a plane in Italy.
Place.
It sounds.
And if you're from Italy, please confirm the white noise.
Yeah. Is the white noise just a part of your life? Are you like just used to it or something? So we'll go ahead and pause here. I'm actually gonna flip over to the Bizor POV. I hope you guys brought your binoculars because this is what you got.
Tiny.
So where are we? We're on the third lap now. Let's back up a little bit.
Bizor, no, we can't even appreciate the livery.
No, we can't.
So he's leading here. And I wasn't even like next to him. I was just slowly catching up to him. Here's where the split comes back together, and there I go. That was the pass. And it's really strange. I didn't see anything that was super sketch on his sides. I don't know if I just had more boost banked up or what. He had that moment there where he had to lat dash to not die. That was close.
That slows you down if you don't land right. It's like, oh, you might as well just stop, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, those turns are so good.
They so are. I actually really love this section too. the nitro bot with the boost strips in between. I didn't even realize that was something we could do. Like I never thought about it. Oh, he missed a blue pad right there too. You could tell like Bizor was like is pushing with everything he had to try and catch up. Oh, I forgot about that. Holy crap! Did you see that? I forgot about that. I thought that was on lap 2. I almost just shit my guts out right here. The car went up on its side, and I had a heart attack.
Oh,
I was fully on my side, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then he pulls up beside me, and my heart was absolutely racing.
Look at that.
It was just so freaking close. I was wiggling. I needed one more pip. I just barely got it. Like, it was so close.
Beautiful. Chef's kiss right there.
Such a great race.
Fireworks 1 and 2. Let's go.
Yes. I feel bad. Bizor's had a lot of seconds this season, and I hate that I delivered another one to him, but at the same time, like, I had to. Also, I was telling these guys before we started recording, this is from Sergey. This is on Sergey on YouTube. This is his POV. The Unleashed Bone Shaker with a boost bar is pretty cool to see.
Oh.
He was a really good sport. He just here having fun, which is always a good attitude to have. It was super nice to have him, but he got to record the VC, and the moment I won was just freaking glorious. The scream is so funny. Let's see if we can find it.
Wait, he wasn't that far behind, right? That's lap 2.
He was. Oh no, you're right. This is lap 3. I'm fried. Not actually, but
you're toast.
I'm toast. Yes, thank you. I'm toast.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, right. I passed out a little bit.
Hang on. Wait. Hang on.
You got your nose.
Here it is.
Nice time. Fucking
The cut scream, dude.
Yeah, right?
Just the woo! And it's cut off. It's beautiful. It's so good. I was just super happy. I haven't won a race in quite a while. So
it's a good win, right? A good up.
It's a feels good moment for sure.
Yeah.
I'd gotten finale invites, I think, from past on. I don't remember if I won anything in season 5 though. I definitely didn't in Acceleron.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It'd been a while, so I was super pumped to win something. And then I did that again when I found out I had the fastest lap, even though it didn't matter. But yeah, so this was super fun. I was super thrilled. We'll go back to the slideshow now. Whoop. So yeah, I got the 5th invite. And yeah.
Can we shout out Pato again for getting second in the duck?
Yes, the duck, dude. I
love
that he picked the duck too. I love that he picked the duck. Like that's such a Chad move.
Yes, it is.
Bust out the duck on his own track. Like that's so good. He was close in a lot of the practices too. His livery was the duck, but it had the Zuko eye on it.
Yeah.
He put the Zuko eye on one of the duck's eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The duck liveries this season are so fun.
Yes.
The one with the sunglasses is so cool.
Yeah, it's so fire. I loved it. I super loved it. But yeah, so now we have to talk about week 6.
Yes, I'm a mess. Is that the name of the track?
Yes. Yes, I'm a mess. That's the name of the track. It's by that random dude again. So TRD back with another track. I was on this one to get this screenshot, and it is definitely more interesting than the dump track. It's got a lot more going on, for sure. A lot more speed. It felt like the corners are a lot closer together. I felt like kind of a Neanderthal with no knowledge of the track, just kind of bouncing off the walls.
But it's a mess, though.
But yeah, it's a good track with a good flow, but I think you need to take a little bit of time to learn it.
Yeah.
So if you plan on racing this one, definitely get a little bit of practice beforehand. But I'm excited to see who shows up for this one. I wonder if a certain Weeb driving is going to come out and continue to win every single week. And
I wonder if we got him on a team already.
This weekend.
It is this weekend. Yep, it is this weekend. So,
I might show up then.
yeah.
Maybe.
Animax, Aphx, you guys maybe showing up for Street, or you guys have some other league plans?
I
sadly can't, is I'm going out of town.
Ah, gotcha.
I wanted to race this weekend's Acceleron race, but yeah, I'm not. That's the day I'm leaving right in the morning.
Oh, okay.
That's bumming. Well, not bumming for where I'm going, but timing.
Right, timing's rough. I understand. Yeah. So yeah, this is the track. Hope to see lots of people out for that. I'm sure it'll be a good time. I don't know if I'll get to race since I'm literally last priority now, but hey.
Yeah.
You never know.
We'll see.
Enjoy. Hope you all come out and get to enjoy this one.
Maybe on the second lobby, dude.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. How far into this recording are we? Holy shit! It's been an hour. Actually, that's not bad considering we did a whole Street League catch up in an hour. That's not bad.
Good discussions. Good opinions.
Yeah, for sure. Let's kick it into new gear. We're gonna talk about Acceleron.
Oh, spicy.
So.
Hey, that's me.
Hey,
first thing to talk about. Roster changes.
Oh.
Yeah. No changes. Animax, you want to talk about your team a little bit?
Yeah. I love everybody here. I wouldn't want to kick anybody out for anybody else. Unless somebody had something they had to do. Even then, I don't know if we would have taken on anybody else. Because, I think that we're all, like, a tight fit together, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are a really good team.
Thanks.
For sure. I think it's what I really like about pretty much all the teams, really. But especially, I see it, like, very closely with NSC, Riptide, and Curlworks. Is like the camaraderie, like, in the team is really, like, tight. Everybody's really cool with each other, and so I think it just helps these teams get better and better. Like I said, somebody's been on Riptide before. I know what it's like, and obviously it works for NSC. You guys are the reigning champions and currently leading the points, so it's like you guys have it down. And the atmosphere in Curlworks is just awesome as well. Yeah,
I mean, when you're in the same team for like 4 or 5 seasons, you become friends with everyone.
It's like a family at that point.
Yeah,
it's
I really like being close to everybody.
Yeah, it's actually really kind of funny that Soul uses the Godfather gifs all the time. It's just so fun. It's so fitting. I just love it. It cracks me up.
God, it's so good.
Yeah, it cracks me up. I was really sad when the season started and they were like, okay, well, Curlworks and also so you gotta pick one. And I was like, yeah, I know. And
we know you were always
choice,
more
man.
Committed to Curlworks. Yeah, I mean,
we knew you were a hoe. I mean, you made your choice.
We knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to speak. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I wanted to I've always been pretty close knit with a lot of the console players, and Curlworks being and I might as well flip to Curlworks at this point. Yeah. Curlworks being a majority console team, I really wanted to see if we could get a mostly console team to win Acceleron, or at least prove that we're on the same tier. And I think so far we've done a pretty good job of that. Although we've obviously gotten help from Dragon Shark and Billick, who are strictly PC. Yeah. And I'm obviously just a PC guy now, but that's beside the point.
You've experienced both worlds. I think it should be good.
Yeah.
There's no console versus PC anymore.
It's just everybody's together now.
I love that. That's what I loved about the merge. It's just everyone was together.
And I think it's fantastic because you really do get the best from every community now is in one league. It's super cool. I love it. And I hope that we get to see some other drivers down in Nitrox up in Acceleron again one of these days, because some of them are super good too and deserve to be up here with us.
Yeah, true.
But
So no changes here. Either.
No changes here. Yeah, no changes to Curlworks. Didn't feel the need to make any changes. We've actually had every single one of our drivers race once, at least.
Okay.
So
I was I was expecting you guys to pick up buttons again, because I think I heard somewhere that you were going to pick them up mid-season, but I guess that ended up not happening.
Yeah, so the story with that is he has been very busy with starting college and hasn't had the time to commit to playing the game. So we decided to stick with the roster we had, and Buttons remains on our pit crew as like a helper in the meantime.
Yeah,
I'd love to see him back on sometime.
Yep, me too. I'd love to have him back. Super cool person. So yeah, it would be fun. Then we need more people with B's in their name.
With B's.
Yeah.
Your boy Gore, Bizor, Billick, Bread.
Burrow Burks.
One of these fools will have to just leave so we can make room for another B.
Would you take me if I changed to Juampeee?
Juampeee? Fucking B. Yes, I think we would take you in a heartbeat.
Cool.
Easy fix to the logo. Make it 2 wrenches. So
it's exactly. Something. I think we finally found something that's a little bit different.
Yeah. In case you didn't
somebody
get it
picked
for
them
all
up.
The...
wait. What do you know? It's that weeb driving
Wow.
guy who's been winning nonstop in Street League.
Whoa, he's on our team?
In the Aston Martin DBS. Wow.
Dude, what
Chad.
Yeah, I think this move up to Acceleron is totally justified. And you show up and just dominate in Street League. That's a statement and very worthy of heading up there and racing with the big dogs. I'm excited to see when he gets to race.
For sure.
Yeah,
oh man, I'm excited now that I know he's got all these wins. It's like, damn, okay. I can't say anything.
Not going to lie, I was hoping he'd go on Conquerors to see how that would fare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one too.
We'll see what changes they made here in a minute, but weeb driving on this team almost feels unfair. Is now your Riptide's gonna be even faster.
Oh, for sure. Oh, we got more ammo in this 357 Magnum.
For sure. Also,
if you didn't know, like the Aston Martin pick was a total surprise. Every single one of us was expecting him to go with S2K.
Mm-hmm. And there was still an available S2K, wasn't there?
With. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yep.
I thought that was the only one.
Oh,
yeah.
I swear there was 2.
I thought so too, but no, I guess there's only one.
That's wild.
Probably 2 already in Nitro.
I gotta say,
that's probably why.
Yeah.
Jumpy, I'm super glad we have you on here because it gives me a chance to say this. Your liveries this season were fantastic. They are phenomenal.
Thank you, dude. I had to make you regret going to Curlworks.
Gore's goated too with the sauce.
Yeah, Gore's really goated.
But dude, you brought your A game. I love the Riptide liveries. I absolutely love them.
They're drinkable.
They really are, though. They really are. Like they really are. And then you made like a gold livery, right, for Weeb? Is that a Street League?
I mean,
or is that no? It's not. It's just like a gold version.
No, I mean, I'm doing like if you get an Acceleron invite, you get the recolor that I made for Big Mac, which is black waves with red waves with a black primary.
That's so
and
sweet.
From the day we picked Big Mac, Weeb, he just asked for a recolor, and I was in the mood, so I just made it, and he wanted gold, so he got a gold livery.
Did that thing? I was lurking in chat watching you guys talk about that thing. I was like, dude, that thing is awesome. That's such a cool car.
Yeah. I can finally make a livery for that car, dude. I love it. I love how it looks.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. But I think Weeb's going to be a super good addition for this team. You guys are going to kill it.
We got a lot of good drivers.
Chasing after you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have a good time with that. We're not going to make it easy though.
No, we don't expect you to.
Oh no,
we're going to fight
it. We're going to fight you to the death.
Have you seen the lineup lately? It's
Dude,
just, oh
lineup's looking
man.
spicy. Yeah.
Yeah.
BHR.
Let's go.
Yeah,
No
no
changes,
change.
I think?
No changes.
Listen, before we move on from BHR, honestly, Ty, I don't know if he's listening on this. You need to get that Vespa out. I want to see that
Please
Vespa.
show up, dude. Yeah.
It would be sweet. I want to see it.
It's time for you to show up. Dude.
He was online yesterday,
Huh?
and it didn't sound super happy about the game. But
Yeah.
it sounds like he may still make an effort to race one at least once this season. And if he does, he's going to kick everyone's ass with the Vespa, and it's going to be
Yes.
amazing to
Yeah.
watch.
If you're listening, I have a challenge. Bring it to Ramshackle. I'll be there.
No.
Oh yeah, the Ramshackle would be a
bro.
wild track for the fucking Vespa.
I'll be there.
And
That's
Square.
gonna be so fun to watch. I'm not gonna be on that track. No, sir.
I kind of like Ramshackle a lot during a small practice on that. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't really like.
Tasty.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I tried putting down some heaters on it, and I was like, no thanks. I think I'll
Ooh.
practice for something else.
Yeah.
Also, the other dude that really has to show up is
Uh-huh.
Ivan with Carbide, nonetheless.
Dude, I want
Oh.
to see the Carbide.
I'm
do.
waiting for Ivan, dude.
I'm so excited. I
had
hope we
gonna
get to see
feel
really
him.
good
last
races
minute
with him
thing.
in the last game. I miss him again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
miss
gonna do the
Ivan.
same thing he did in season 5 and show up at the last final race and just
And win.
dominate.
Just
Yes.
absolutely
We
put the whole
discussed
league on
that.
notice.
That's how that's what happens with BHR. It just that's their
Bread and
spirit
butter.
bomb right there.
Yeah. Love to see it. Hopefully we get to see him. And Shuby, if you're listening, don't give up hope. You still got this. Don't let the controller hold you
Yes,
down. You got
dude,
this.
honestly.
You got this.
You still got this, Shuby. Don't let the naysayers say otherwise. You still got this.
Do it for
Really
do it for the
believe me.
double bike meme. We got to see a double bike race.
Yes, I want to see it. Race the same race with Ty. Just bust out double bike and just absolutely show people what's what.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Ooh.
One more team to talk about then, if no one else has
Okay.
anything to say.
All right, no, everyone's
Nope.
good.
And no changes to Conquerors.
It's Gonken time. Nope,
It's
no changes here.
good.
It's conking time.
It's
Bro,
Conkin time.
dude,
My
Glad
favorite.
Bags. I swear to God, he needs to be on there.
I hope to see Gladbags. I think we're finally going to see Elias, and
Yeah.
I'm excited for that because it's fucking Sandivore.
Ooh,
Sandivore, mad lad.
I want to see Johnny
Mad
race.
lad.
Yeah, same.
Johnny,
Yeah,
Rolling Thunder.
I'm hearing
please.
some whispers. The whispers, they're speaking to me. I think we're seeing Johnny soon as well.
Ooh.
You haven't taken your meds, Brad?
Those
whispers.
No, I think this is a side effect of me coming off of like 12 different meds.
Oh,
Withdrawal hits like a bitch. I kid you not, dude. I took every fucking drug on the shelf while I was ill.
You've been sick for a long time.
A month,
Yeah,
over
dude.
a month. It's been
It's because he's in
terrible.
Ohio. The heal rate is slower.
Yeah.
Is
That
heal
and
rate?
the doctors in Ohio just be like, yeah, you're coughing. Good luck. It's
Yeah,
fucking-
dude, they don't give.
they don't give a
The
shit,
nerf
dude.
to
Good luck, have
L310,
fun.
dude.
Don't die.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we hope to see Zephyr at some point.
Yeah,
He hasn't
for
raced yet. We're gonna see Elias soon.
Elias.
Pretty sure we're seeing Johnny soon. We've
No,
seen
we're not.
basically nothing but Arrow, Alyssa, and Advanced all
Yep.
season. So
Yeah.
hope we get to
Advance
see
has
Gladbags
been
as
really
well.
good.
Dude, that's
Yeah, Advanced is a sleeper driver.
What a
you
banger!
know
What an absolute banger, honestly.
what? Yeah, I slept on that guy because we were doing practice, right?
Mhm.
Me and Miku were going at it before preseason. We were just, testing out cards that we wanted. Devancinator versus a Packard. And the
Mhm.
whole time, you know who was behind us? Not even just half a second away was Advanced. He was with us the whole time.
Dude's
The
fast.
entire time. Dude, he's got it. He's
Mhm.
got that Z down, honestly.
Like
He has a bright future here if he wants to stay.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
For-
I would like him to
legit, like one of
keep
the
going.
best rookie showings. There's been a lot of great rookies, and I love that.
Yeah.
I think Spleezu's done a great job. I think Yoda's had great races. Advanced
Weeb,
has been
yeah.
Weeb, of course, and then Advanced has been absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So far, he's always like for a good portion of the races just battling for top 4, top 3.
Yeah, no kidding.
So really, really good driver.
Yeah,
I want to see more of Conquerors, dude. That's a really non-meta car lineup that they have, and
well,
I want to see those cars shine.
I want to see Alyssa Elias race the Ramshackle.
I want to see Elias Johnny race it.
That too, either or. Give me some off-roaders on the track that has the most off-road this season. I think it would be super cool. We saw, spoilers for what we're going to talk about in a little bit with Rally Alley, but we did see the off-road cars do pretty well on that track for the most part. So
yeah, the Lancias, yeah.
Yep, we got to see the Lancias out there, and they did pretty good. So I think it would be a great opportunity for them to claw some of those points back and maybe catch up to Riptide a little bit. And put the pressure on and try and stay in Acceleron.
Yeah.
So that brings us.
It's gonna be a fight, dude.
That is gonna be quite a fight. It's gonna be a fight all over. Like, we'll go ahead and jump now. Well, last race was on Circuit Breaker.
Bike track.
Yes, it was a bike track. Especially once collisions off happened.
Yeah.
That was insane. Then it turned. It's like, oh, collisions off. Okay.
This was an awesome race, by the way.
Yeah.
This was so good. This was
really,
really good.
This was a banger. Jumpy. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the results now. I was not expecting you in fourth in the Audi. I was like, dude, you got it down. I love that you got it down.
The Audi devours those turns, dude. It turns really well.
I gotta find out what build you've got, because that you are absolutely flying on that thing, and I'm jealous because I love that car.
I'll send you some builds then, because
I'm glad to see you in it.
Yeah,
it's a good damn car.
And it also like seeing a rocket place as well as it is, like a legit rocket, not a Swift in disguise.
Not a fate rocket.
Yeah. Like a legit rocket just out there, top fours all the time. That's super cool. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
So
doing some justice.
Yeah, for sure. Fedestic, a big win for Curlworks.
Big win. Yeah.
Gets that finale invite, which we now have 2.
Fedestic and Kami were nowhere to be seen on that track.
Yep,
like
they
20 seconds into the track, they just left.
Yep.
They left.
They were gone.
They
were in their own zip code racing each other really hard.
Yeah.
As soon as third place is like,
it was a really close one, dude. Advance really fought for this one too. He got 8th, but he died on lap 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the first 2 laps, the first 2 laps, it was pretty much a fight between Advance, me, and Garnables, and maybe Wolf and Norton just popping in and out. But yeah, it was pretty tight. The battle for third was really tight.
Yeah,
credits too.
It advanced again, man. Fantastic drive. It's unfortunate that he crashed at the end, but doing a great job. Honestly. And yeah, it was a really close race for like that mid pack. I remember it was like 3rd through 6th were all like under a blanket. It was super close.
Yeah. Also, a big surprise was to see not a sub, but Alyssa just chose to go with the Camaro.
Yeah, that was a little odd. I was like, whoa, wouldn't the Audi benefit from this track?
Yeah, I haven't played either of those cars, but I feel like the Audi's boost regen would carry it better than the Camaro handling. But I don't know, maybe they found out something that I didn't, so I no idea.
I think
but that was a surprise nonetheless. Yeah.
Alyssa's had a tough season, and I could totally understand like wanting to try something different.
Yeah.
Try and shake things up, see if something else works. I totally get it. So
yeah, I mean, if any of this was the race to try it on, it was a very a lot of magnet turns, a very handling heavy course. That's why I did good on it. If it was mostly straights, I would be further down the lineup.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just pure cornering. So yeah, maybe I can see why the Camaro was a pick, but still.
So
over the Quattro, I don't know.
After last week, we had Neostorm leading points, 102.
They broke 100-point barrier.
They actually gained 1 point on Curlworks. They were 10 points back. Now we're 11.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Riptide, 19 points behind Curlworks, kind of in like the abyss right now.
In the abyss, yeah, exactly.
Limbo, as you would say.
If any team can run out of the abyss halfway through the season, though, it's Riptide.
Yeah, you guys got this.
Or fall further into it.
You never know. The Riptide curse has been strong this season at points, so who knows?
Yeah.
BHR and Conquerors are actually surprisingly close, all things considered. The BHR has been really unlucky. I think Norton and Shuby have both had unfortunate crashes and stuff.
Yeah, they have.
Or like controller issues in Shuby's case. While Conquerors have had it rough too, but Advanced has put up good enough performances to pull them up the standings a bit. They also had Kami sub in the Camaro on Rise Up.
Yeah, Rise Up.
Which helped them a lot too. So.
Yeah.
Still in the hunt.
Helped them a little, Give them a high five.
Yeah, still in the hunt. Got some work to do, but still in the hunt.
Yeah.
So that brings us to this week's race.
Dun, dun, dun. It's our track, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, Riptide Wave Pool. I gotta say, a Swole is it just generates bangers.
Yeah. Good flow.
Yeah.
Very good flow.
I love this track.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
I like this track a lot, but don't get me wrong, but I like the first one better. That's just me.
That one
the very first iteration with a weird corner where everyone died.
Yep. No, I mean,
like that first.
The first Riptide track.
The first track. Yeah, the one with the corkscrew.
Oh, what is it called?
Oh, the
Riptide.
One.
It was Riptide.
The one with the corkscrew.
Riptide Water Park.
That was like.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a long track.
Yes,
too.
I think it is. I think it was Water Park, maybe, or something like that.
Or Riptide Rush. There's a Riptide Rush there, or something.
Or maybe it was.
I think it was Riptide Rush.
Maybe it was Riptide Rush.
I really like that one.
That one that he made. Yeah, I love that track. Like.
Yeah.
No, love it. It's so good. Yeah, I really like this track. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Collision's on.
For Swole, we just kept asking him for changes for this track.
Yeah, so originally this section here and they were all non-magnet, and we saw a lot of real silly jump tech come out of it. So they got patched out. Also, this corner was originally a black ramp, which they thought was maybe a little too deadly, so we put a wall on it.
Oh.
Yeah. All in the spirit of getting this track to be collisions on.
Yes, we got some crash zones out here. This here is going to be super death. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or not, but
yeah, we can.
This right here,
splitter. Yeah.
That splitter is going to be mega, just death everywhere because you either drive through or jump over, or if you're feeling like playing it really safe, you can drive up the side and hit the pad and then jump down. But yeah, this track is going to be pretty wild. Boost management, I think, is really important on this track in particular.
Yeah. Very much so.
Poor Pips have a good time on this track.
Yes. Yeah. I've been driving this track, and I love it. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I struggle a lot on this track, especially with boost management.
Yeah, because 3 pips is a little bit more difficult.
I thought you were hauling when we were playing the other day.
No, but not as much as the other guys on the team, dude. Soul, Durso, Big Mac, and Weeb are just miles ahead of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like it. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm getting times that I'm barely getting 23s, but I think you're supposed to like a 22s and low 23s. Now I can't. For some reason, I just can't break it. Like those guys need that speed. They have the speed.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm very, very, very close to the 22 to breaking into the 22s. So close.
It's gonna be a sweat fest.
Right there. I know. I haven't done any like group practice. It's just been me in time trials. But like, I'm super close to that threshold.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When we still had the jump tech, I was getting 22s easy. But without Jump Tech. I'm
time.
just so close to the 22s right now.
Yeah, I think the track's finally on a good state for.
Yeah, I think it's where it needs to be.
Collisions on.
Yep, I think so. Hopefully, no one gets too far behind, so we don't have just horrendous death here in the spiral. But
yeah,
I think it's getting to be in a pretty good space at this point. So
Can we talk about speculations of
yes, I was gonna say let's go back a little bit.
Oh boy.
Neostorm, who do we think is racing? Animax, do you have any insight? This is gonna go up
Animax
after
is not going. Yeah.
Well, we know that.
Actually, it's not me.
This is going up after the race weekend, so I'm not. This isn't going up before we race it. So if you want to say, you can. But if you want to keep it close to your chest, I don't blame you.
Since it's not me driving, I don't know how the other drivers would feel. But I'm pretty sure you guys can probably make a good guess who's going.
Boys, do you want to take a guess? I haven't been at any of the practices, so I don't know which NSC drivers have been out there.
I want to see Akira. Oh, Akira and Beck. I want to see them both.
Yeah, I
would love to see Akira.
I want to, not that I want to see. I think who's going to go out there is probably going to be Pato and Garnarbles for some reason. I think that that'll be a really good combo for what they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're going to be sent out there.
I don't know if this is a bike track.
I don't know if the bikes will love this track with collisions on and everything. So I think it'll be a good combo for this would maybe be Power Pipes and Pato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or Kami and Pato.
Or Kami and Pato, yeah. Yeah, but Kami doesn't usually like to race collisions on though, so maybe not Kami. We'll see. It's possible Kami shows up anyway. We don't really know. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, it is perfect for this track, so we'll see.
Yeah. Watching you guys speculate is fun.
We just know for sure it's not going to be Animax, sadly. Bro, RDO2 would do so good on this track.
Yeah, I was doing really well with you guys in practice.
Yeah.
And I think I could do it. I could get a good position here too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So next is Curlworks. What I will say right now is that there are 4 drivers who have been practicing this track.
Okay.
That is.
I know a few of them.
You know a few of them. Yeah. You want to guess who's been practicing and who hasn't?
From the guys that have practiced with us, the one that has been doing the best is Gore.
Gore, yeah.
So I really expect to see Gore there.
Gore has been practicing quite a bit. Bizor has been turning laps.
Yeah.
And Billick has been turning laps.
Yeah,
and then I have also been doing laps, but I've not been doing group practice because I've not had time this week. So I don't think we've settled on who's driving just yet.
Yeah.
Definitely not Fidestic because it's not a bike track.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Fidestic.
Established, I think.
And Wolf.
Night Shifter.
Wolf has raced twice already, so I think he's taking a breather. Dragon Shark, I think, has been busy, so I think it's gonna be one of us 4, but I don't think we've settled on who.
My guess is Gore and Billick. We haven't seen a lot of Billick.
Yeah, I'm also out of town tomorrow, but I'll be back on Sunday, so maybe I race, but I don't get to practice tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there.
I'm really hoping to see more of Dragon Shark soon, though.
Yeah.
I was on a team with him. He's really fun to play with.
Yeah, he's a blast. I've had a lot of we do internal practices quite a bit, and I always have a great time having Dragon Shark in the lobby with us. Yeah. He gets that super tsunami moving.
Yeah,
he really does.
Really good looking too.
Yeah, yes, it's awesome. And his battle on Kuro Hideout was just awesome. Watching him battle with Soul.
So cool.
And all that, it was such a good time. It's so competitive, good driver, clean driver. Love Dragon Shark. Speaking of sharks.
Oh my god, what a transition. Oh my
I know, right? I didn't know what to expect.
What you guys got? Who you racing?
I told Captain I'm out for this race. I'm like, I'm going to be burned
so
out
we
from
can
work.
scratch one Aphx off the list.
Scratch me too, because I'm not going in there.
So neither of you.
Sad fact, this is gonna be the first Riptide track I'm not a part of.
Oh yeah, you're always on
No.
Riptide tracks.
Yeah, from season 2 to 5, I raced on the home track.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, not gonna be me because I'm struggling too hard to get the times, and Rocket is.
So I know that
here.
Soul, Jerzo, Big Mac, and Weeb have been practicing.
Yeah.
My guess is Soul and Weeb.
I'm gonna guess Soul and Jerzo.
I'm hearing stuff about Big Mac not being available. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Apparently
it's
there
a
was
common
a joke
joke
about it.
Yeah, it's apparently a common joke.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
it wasn't
Big
for
Mac
that,
is having some schedule issues, but I think if he tried, I don't know what he has to do to be here on Sunday, but he and Soul are the other ones getting the best times so far.
I want to see Weeb do it. I want to see that Aston Martin in action.
Yeah, let's set him out there, you know. It's like, here, go
call
play with the Sharks.
Call him straight into duty, straight out of street.
Yeah, dude.
That would be pretty sweet, actually. That'd be a cool storyline to talk about.
Keep them on their toes, yeah.
Yeah. Straight into the front lines.
We just hired this guy. We gave him a can of tuna, and he said he'll do it.
Yeah. All right. So then we got BHR. Have we seen anything on BHR?
The Vespa, sir. The Vespa.
The Vespa.
I would love to see the Vespa. I don't think we're getting the Vespa this week, though.
Bike.
Ballistic would be good on this. It's a Swift track.
Ballistic will be good. Yeah, I mean, Big Mac's really.
What track isn't a Swift track, though?
No.
True.
I mean, yeah. Big Mac's been doing really good times in GT Scorcher, so maybe we could see Stargazer.
Yeah, that's very possible. We saw that earlier this season.
Yeah.
Muffins.
Because Star raced
Muffins.
Kuro Hideout with Stargazer and Big Mac, so they were both on it. Yeah. So it's very possible.
Thoughts are either Stargazer and Ivan, because we haven't seen Ivan, or Norton and Ivan or Stargazer. Because Norton has been pushing a lot.
Yeah, Norton's really been pushing pretty hard. So I think it's a pretty good guess.
Norton, he's there on every single race, dude.
Yeah, he's
Give
putting
the guy
in the
a
work.
break, please.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
So then we got one more team to talk about, and that is Conquerors. And a little birdie talked to me, and I don't know if I was hallucinating or not. But
I forgot the game?
I think I've heard that right now Elias and Johnny are maybe runs racing.
Oh, big boost, boys!
Oh, I'm hearing that too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just getting wavelengths just beamed into my head and I'm hearing these whispers or what, but I think that's what I'm hearing is Elias and Johnny, but you never know.
Let's go. Big boost, boys? Yes, please.
Hopefully
giving Advanced
the push they need.
Giving Advanced a break, probably a good idea. Get him rested up and ready for the second half of the season. The rest of it. So I fully support that move. If that is what happens, I'll be really excited to see both of them make their season debut.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Yeah.
I want to see Gladbags too, but I don't think the Nissan would work on this track.
Yeah, I agree.
I almost chose that one too for the season, but I'm like, it doesn't.
No, bad pick.
It'll perform, but when it wants to.
On its terms, not yours.
It's very situational, that one.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun, in my opinion, about picking the cars, making them perform.
Yeah.
Whip them, crack the whip. Better perform.
That's part of why I was so hyped to win Fire Nation in La Fosta, because I picked La Fosta because I wanted to race it, and it ended up just being the class of the field, and I was not expecting it. I was super happy about that. I got my La Fosta out of the closet and put it on my desk, and I was like, "You're my baby now."
We gotta beat those Swift users.
I'll just ignore the fact that I'm racing a Swift and Acceleron for a minute or two.
Yeah, Aphx as well.
Curse those Swifts! How dare they?
Curse the Swifts!
I'm the only balanced car in this room.
Swifts are dumb. Why would I choose that?
Anyone picks Swifts? Oh my god. Meta abusers. Oh my god.
Everyone was ragging on Swifts, and they were talking about a world race discussion or something like that. I forgot what it was. And then they were mad about Swifts, and then here I am, like I posted a picture of Boo from Monsters Inc. crying with the headset because you found your favorite car class that you love to drive, and everyone's ragging on it. It's too many. It's too easy to use these.
All right, well,
Stupid Swifts.
enough about our league. We're like an hour and a half into this. We gotta hurry up.
Pretty good.
So let's get into the Nitrox league. These teams actually had roster changes, so there's stuff to talk about here. So for Hyperspace Renegades, they had a change. G11 stepped away, and they picked up. Yeah, they picked up Smoke and Igor.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a good guy too.
So
it's really bumming to hear though that G11 stepped away because like he's a really strong driver and he got podium with the Camaro.
Yep.
Yeah. And he dipped out. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Good. But I don't really know the situation there. Maybe something come up. But hey, you know, you gotta respect the driver's wishes and everything. So hope the best for G11 and best of luck to Igor. This is a great team still.
Still is.
The Power Pro Super Tsunami is a very good car, as we've seen in Acceleron. So I'll be very excited to see how this team does the rest of the season. They're pretty close. They're in second, but they're not far behind. So it'll be exciting to see.
Yeah, also Igor's a really good addition. Like I remember him from the previous game. He was really good at Jesco. I think he was present for a season for Wild Riders.
Yeah. I thought
he's a good driver.
I thought he also raced for BHR.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty sure. So
cool.
yeah.
We know that guy then.
Yeah. It's good to have him back. No, he's quick, so it's exciting. And Shaded Speeders also had a change. I believe Excel had some life stuff to take care of, so they went and picked up 3Do.
Yeah, Eduardo da Silva, as Soul Crusher calls him.
In the Night Shifter. I don't know a ton about 3Do. If he has raced them a whole lot.
Mystery. I don't even know either.
I think he added me on Steam one day.
He's added me as well. He added me as well and has raced in lobbies with me. And I don't remember anything super remarkable, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because I typically don't pay a whole lot of attention to everybody. So excited to see. New driver is always fun to see. So looks excited to see how he contributes to Shaded Speeders. Currently leading in Nitrox.
No pressure. Just
no
join
pressure.
The team that's currently first. No pressure. No pressure at all.
Favorite speeders. Oh, let's go.
There it is.
The dubious.
BSB. TAD. Dandoob.
Yeah.
Made some changes. Chase Fox was separated with the team. And I don't think Chase Fox is planning to race on another team right now.
Oh, okay.
I would have liked to see him on another team because I know he's a really fun person to play with.
Yeah.
Me too.
I wish he hadn't. I wish this hadn't happened, but I don't know how much I can really say. You know.
Yeah. Not too much, I imagine, but it's a weird situation, and you know, is what it is. Another driver that this team lost and has yet to fill the spot for was Spleezu. Did you guys hear what happened to Spleezu?
Oh no!
He broke his thumb apparently.
Yeah, broke his thumb, and that's tough because on a game like
you need a thumb.
You kind of need your thumb. Like you could break a pinky and probably get away with it on controller.
Too hard.
But breaking your thumb, that's game over. You cannot race with a broken thumb. It's just that's not happening. So massive bummer.
Try wiggling at home, kids.
Yeah. Spleezu was having a really good season. I was really excited to see him out there. Driver. So
he kills it out there all the time.
Yeah.
That is Buwamp.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a
F
pretty
for
intense
fun.
Buwamp.
Yeah, so F and chat for Spleezu. But they did pick up Judge Days, who I have seen race is pretty quick.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
And
good.
Yeah.
He's
I
good.
think he got third on his debut race.
Yeah, he did. It was fly back in time. Raced.
Epilepsy warning.
There it is. Third place in lobby 1 for Fire
Let's
Nation.
go.
So in Dav. So, and I think is that the car you ended up with?
Yeah, it is.
Flying all the way back down here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we've seen Judge race very competitive with other people in Street League. So that's a good sign. I think that's a good pickup for them to fill the gaps in their team.
Always.
So yeah. Hopefully we'll see if they have somebody else in line to try and fill in that last spot. There's still technically time to fill this spot. I don't think mid-season is technically ended as of recording. So there could be a last-minute fill-in, but as of right now, it sounds like they're going to run with this group of 6, which all in all is still very, very good group of drivers.
Yeah, it's doable. As long as people show up, it's doable with 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we head on to Chroma Striders. This team made a few changes.
Uh-oh.
Talon and Cinder both have parted ways with the team.
They skedaddled.
And they went ahead and picked up Party Rocker. We have seen Party Rocker in Street League.
Okay.
They have raced. They've been pretty good. They haven't had like standout front of the field finishes if I recall correctly, but we've seen Party Rocker race a few times and has been respectable. So that should be a good addition for them. I've also heard rumors. I've heard whispers from a certain Destroyer of Worlds, Footloose, that they might have one more driver come into this team.
Ooh.
Oh, mystery.
I'd love to see another driver.
And he said that it's a game changer. So now I don't. It's apparently not confirmed, and it's not. And we don't know if that's official. It's possible the invite's declined. We don't really know. But I've heard that they are attempting to fill that last spot. So we might hear something from them in the coming days between now and race day about this last spot being filled. For now,
Watch it.
I have no clue. I tried to guess who it might be, but I could not get it. So I don't know who it is, but he felt pretty strongly that it would be a big pickup for them. So I don't know who. We'll just see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is an interesting move for them. I think Gunner's made it clear that he's going to do a lot of work this season. So hopefully this helps him with the supporting cast around him.
Yeah, they need the help. They're not doing too good.
Actually, looking at their team again,
they look.
Haven't we only seen out of this roster right now Gunner and Nura? I don't remember seeing the other guys.
I think we saw Beast race once. I could have sworn, or maybe that was in Street. It might have been a Street race. I think you're right though. We've seen Gunner and Nura. Excuse me. Footloose was supposed to race Rally Alley, but he lost power.
Oh.
He had no power, so he could not race. So he was supposed to race and has not had a chance. I believe he's practicing for another track.
That is a Buwamp?
Yes, it is.
Buwamp.
Yeah. But it's okay. Like I said, he's like Shaggy, and he's waiting to use more than 1% of his power. And when he does, Chroma Strider's is going to jump to first place.
Cool. Yo, they're just going to bring someone back from the dead.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hype. So then we'll head off to the final team. This is Fusions. Cetus did race earlier this season, but decided to go ahead and leave the team. And they picked up Rabbit's Rage, who was a driver in the Xbox League.
Yeah.
Who just
rejoined. I remember that
the...
name because I think it was the last season or the season before. They picked Wonder Woman, and they surprisingly, for what that car was, they did good in it.
Yeah.
Did respectable, yeah. They had respectable races in Wonder Woman, which was not a good car. So, yeah, I'll be excited to see what car Rabbit's Rage picks, because apparently that's not been confirmed yet. And I'll be excited to see what Rabbit can do. Cool guy. Glad to see him back in the league. Fusions has been, in my opinion, extremely unlucky. There's good drivers on this team, and including Dasher, of course, who's just had some really, really unlucky races with like a crash or something that has held him back, and Yoda's had some crashes that's held him back, and
Dragon 2. Yeah.
Dragon 2.
He had really bad crashes, yeah.
So if they can not crash and keep all the wheels on the track and get to the end of some of these races, they're going to start to catch up, especially with Dasher running the ship, like they're going to catch up. But they've got to make it happen soon. They're running out of time. They were halfway through the season, and they're
need to
pretty far back.
Comeback story would be amazing.
Alley.
So we'll go ahead and recap last week, and I kind of jumped this so we can go ahead and look at the points. First of all, Animax, before we jump to points, Animax, you made this track.
I did?
You did, right?
Yeah, I did.
It sounded like a
Tell us
question,
about it.
did I?
Yeah, I did.
No, I certainly did.
Yeah, how you feel about this track?
I know it's kind of a hot topic among the Nitrox drivers, but I personally liked it because I tried to build it specifically to make it so some types of cars aren't that good on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that it'll be hard to drive and get the hang of, especially with like the weird turn angles off-road, as I've seen some people crash on them.
Okay, I've never seen a more fun track with heavy duties than this one, dude. Like with fast gassing and with the bus, it's so damn fun on those type of cars.
So I love. I always like.
Yeah, those are the cars I tested it on. That Baja truck and Rolling Thunder when I was making it.
Yeah. I love to mess with Footloose and race them in fast gassing, and I'm like the Jaws shark when I'm racing him in fast gassing. It's like, no, I can't lose to fast gassing, and I'm just like dun 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 dun. It's so funny. But yeah, I need to drive it on this track because I've not done that yet.
Yeah, it's really, really fun with heavies.
I know drifters really suck on this, but drifters, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that didn't stop one certain somebody from going with the drifter on this one.
Honestly, I think the VW drag bus is the one that succeeds on this the most. That's it.
Yes.
100%.
I mean, it is a Swift.
Kinda.
Well,
I tried to make it not very Swifty, but that was way back in the early days, and I didn't do great at that because Swifts are just that much stronger.
Yeah, they really are.
Very
like,
anti-Swift though. No wiggling was allowed in most parts.
Yep. So let's take a peek at the results, and it was another win for Matthias. And we kind of been through these results before in the last video, but Dandu was the lone drifter, and yikers.
Yikes.
Actually, Joda is technically a drifter, isn't he? But it's like a Swift in disguise. It's basically just a Swift, I know. Yeah, unfortunate.
Though, to see those cars.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see those rally cars a bit higher up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to see like real off-road cars like Baja Truck, Rolling Thunder, Sandor, etc. on this, but I don't think anybody picked those in the Nitrox League, sadly.
Well, I mean, look at the drivers though of that top four that finished ahead of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Those are
all very hard hitters.
Those are top tier drivers. Like those are. Yeah, it's some top tier stuff. So,
regardless
can't really
of car, it's going to be hard to beat them.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we got where we stand in the points right now. Shaded Speeders is winning 95 to 85 for Hyperspace Renegades, a 10-point difference. Very similar point breakdown, actually, to Acceleron with like the gaps and stuff because it's almost 20 points back to BSB, who's kind of in no man's land. Except that Chroma Striders and Fusions are a little bit closer than BHR and Conquerors are.
I think if Fusions really hauls it these next few races, they can get to third.
I think they can too. So I'll be curious to see what happens here in the back half of the season. I think we're going to see a lot of movement here in Nitrox. I think we're very far from seeing like a finalized order in this league.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to see it all happen.
Yeah.
So, off to a team track for them as well.
Very fun track.
Spectrum Rush.
Very, very fun track, this one. Really.
Yes, the very feels like technical, like surprisingly technical. Actually, I mean,
I wish this was the one that was an Acceleron instead of the other one, but that's another topic.
Yeah, this is a good track. I drove it on Drift King, and I was like, wow, good thing I'm only driving it on here for the picture, because this thing sucks on this track. I think this is going to be a great track for Swift. A bold take, I know. But I think Gunnar probably built it with balanced cars in mind.
Yeah, balanced and rockets actually do good here, especially with power drifting.
Yeah.
I think balanced and rockets are a little bit better at that than Swifts, so maybe that's a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be close. This is a pretty balanced track, I think.
So, any thoughts on what drivers we're gonna see? Have we heard anything from any of these teams? Anybody have any insight?
I have a slight hunch that we're going to see Gunnar on here.
That's probably a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
It's pretty risky guess for me, at least.
I'm also gonna guess that we're gonna see Dasher on this track.
Yeah. Dasher. And
that's also
and Dragon with the Super Blitzen would do really good here.
I want to see Pesh race.
Me too. I want to see Pesh. I think this would be a great track for Pesh.
Rabbit's Rage with the first debut here.
Possibly.
They know the next track. They can pick a car specifically for it if they really want that win.
And then, Gunnar probably runs this with Nura, if I had to guess, or Party Rocker, one of the two.
Yeah,
that'd be my guess.
Chaser could do well here for Bib Rocket on this track.
Yeah,
could be really good. Yeah,
could be. Dubious. Who do we think Dubious sends?
I would send Killer Frost here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see him.
And
maybe Velocity?
I think their best bet would be Frost and Judge for this race.
Yeah.
I was kind of leaning that way too.
But I think we're going to see Judas here. I know Judas has been running this track for a long time.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's... You're probably right. We're probably going to see Judas. Judas and Frost is a great lineup as well for them.
Yeah.
We're working our way backwards here. So, Shaded Speeders, do we have anything on them?
I think we're going to see Matthias.
I think it's a pretty safe bet. I think this would be a good track for Exceller or Jarl to come race, though.
I want to see Maurice race.
Me too.
We haven't seen him yet.
I miss Maurice.
Yeah, he's good.
And lastly, Hyperspace Renegades.
It's about time Nader show up, didn't it?
It's about time.
I think we're about due up for a Nader appearance, and maybe
Nader,
Mickey.
Please.
RJ needs a break.
Yeah, RJ does need a break. So Nader and maybe Mickey, maybe Gambler. It was probably made with reverb in mind, so this would be a sneaky time to get Gambler out.
Maybe Jolt out. We haven't seen him.
Apparently, Jolt out has had issues with connectivity.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's what RJ said in last episode, is that he was having issues with like real bad desyncing connectivity. So I think that that will entirely determine Jolt out's availability.
I feel like from this team, every
I think you can't really go wrong.
A good pick.
Yeah. Can't really go wrong.
It'd really be funny if they just chose RJ again. Not that he's bad, it's just that
Yeah.
he's been all in a lot, and he's been carrying. His back must be hurting right now.
Oh, it's us again.
Yeah, we're back.
Animax, you haven't eaten your donut. Can I have it? It's a riptide donut.
No,
Can I have
it's
it?
mine.
Ah,
I like
You
to
haven't
look
eaten
at
yours
it.
either, though. What the hell?
It's pretty,
I-
okay?
I-
I like looking at it.
I don't even see my donut. I'm too low on the stool. I can't even reach my donut.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you need uppies.
You're short. You're short.
Okay, you can't reach his mug. I'm
Just
jealous.
slide
I don't
the
get a
donut
mug.
off.
I don't get a mug or anything. But I guess I'm at the
just
counter,
get all
so I can just
soggy.
turn around. I
You
can
just get all soggy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know, when you're right, you're right. And for me to eat a donut would be like cannibalism, so I couldn't do that either. I mean, yeah,
True.
no, that makes sense.
True.
Now that I think about it, you're right.
Sorry.
I'm still mad about the riptide donut though. That's mine.
Ripped it, yes.
It just made too much sense, though.
I get it.
It just makes too much sense with Animax facing this way and
Ooh.
this poor dying son of a bitch facing this way. I mean, it just makes too much sense.
And then Juampeee
Yeah.
staring into the viewer's very soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of a crowd, you know, that he's just like looking right at you. You know?
Menacingly.
Menacing, yeah, exactly. He's wearing sunglasses. I don't know what he's looking at.
Oh man. Well, this has been a longer episode than I expected, but I think we've had some really good conversations, so that's
Yeah, it was
pretty
great.
high.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Dude, we killed it.
So yeah,
I would've-
and people will be pretty psyched to see that we have a nearly 2-hour episode up here.
Good, delicious content. Number
More
one.
Yeah,
content.
for sure.
More
Yeah.
content.
Uh,
to be
Divided
honest
into
with you-
7
Content.
equal parts.
Yeah.
This has been pretty good because I just had like the Fallout New Vegas music in the background, like just lightly, and then it's been a pretty good podcast. I've
Yeah, I know, very good
Not
time.
even paying attention.
I am.
Disrespectful.
Hey, I am. It's just good. It brings out the mood, you know. You set
Yeah.
up the candles, you set some drinks, you set some, you know.
you
You know, it's
you
you're
got
having a conversation.
podcast mood music and mood
Yeah.
lighting.
Yeah, dude. Just,
Oh,
you
man.
gotta get in it for conversation, you know.
Searches in Spotify.
Did you like
podcast
fully?
mood
Did you go to
playlist.
did you rent a bakery for the day to like fully immerse yourself?
No, I just took 3 hard rips and there I am. The bakery, is it not?
Man.
no,
You
no,
know,
Get off
no,
the
no,
rails.
no.
when you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. I want to thank you guys for
Yeah.
joining me for this one. It's been a blast. Hopefully, there's no
Thank you, dude.
recording mishaps like I've had in the past.
Oh no.
Yeah, that would be bummed.
Re-recording 2 hours of this.
Thank
would-
you for
I don't
having
wanna
us.
go
It would
through
be pain, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time, guys. That was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
thank you,
a
dude.
great time. Hope to have you on again soon. I think we've got something planned for at least Animax to come back here in the near future. So
Ooh.
Let's go.
yeah, thank you guys. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up.
All right.
We'll catch
Wrap
you.
it up.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the thing. I gotta make everybody. I gotta like, simp real quick.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, share the video on all platforms, or don't do any of that because you probably won't anyway. But if you do, that would be super based. And yeah, thanks for coming, and leave feedback in the comments. If it's bad, tell me why. If it's good, say, hey, good job, Brad. And yeah, I think I told everybody to call me a bitch earlier this episode. The comments are gonna be really bipolar.
What?
Whatever.
I
Fuck it.
technically called you a hoe today. So
Oh,
that counts, right?
maybe that's what I was
I
thinking
called
of.
him, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you asked me to call you a bitch, so.
Oh, that's
That
right.
too,
That's
yeah.
You
right.
guys are so
It's like I
mean.
might as
I'm the
well
only
add
one who
more.
hasn't called him a bitch.
I was just following
Yet.
orders.
I mean, to be fair, I
Yeah.
am slowly dying, so I am a walking L right now.
I mean, only so how you know bread can only last so long, right?
Yeah.
I've got a limited lifespan.
You made
Gotta
it
buy
through
a
the
new
whole
host
section
from the
without
store.
coughing. dude.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Right, dude, yeah.
Let's go.
Holy crap, you're right. I did the whole show without coughing. That's crazy.
We
Yeah,
had
I
a
was-
we had a
just
backup plan for it
waiting.
if that
Yeah,
happens.
we
Yeah.
had a delay.
Yeah, so a little behind the scenes. We were gonna, if I started having a coughing fit with the mic on, everybody was gonna cough along with and not acknowledge it. But that didn't end up happening, so I guess for nothing. Anyway, I think I think I've had about enough of this episode. Thank you guys. We'll catch you all soon.
Alright, then.
See you later, dudes. Take
Bye.
care.
Bye, later.
God, glad this was finally over.
Oh man.
I've had like McDonald's sitting downstairs for like an hour.
Oh no. It's cold.
McDonald's,
It's fine. I'll eat it anyway.
It's McDonald's. It doesn't
I'm hungry.
disintegrate
I'll
or anything.
eat it.
It's gonna taste the same as it did when it was warm, so you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me my donut now?
Yeah, right.
No,
Sure.
it's fine, bitch. You can have the chocolate one.
No, that's not the Riptide one.
Yeah.
Well, it's Neostorm Donut too, because if you look at Kami's car, it's red and blue.
No, but just one card doesn't count. No. One card doesn't make the team. Give me
My car has red on it too.
Hey, Juampeee, can you give me your Can you give me a Riptide sign off?
Ooh.
Your Riptide sign off.
Yeah, the Riptide sign off.
Do Aphx, do it with me.
Well, what's the sign off? Do I?
Oh, you have to
Just
ask.
scream in the barks.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Scream in the barks.
Yeah, dude. Riptide.